Many people in my constituency of Bridgwater are angry and frustrated at Britain's approach to illegal migration. They can see hundreds of people every week getting into small boats to cross the channel. They pay for a place in a small boat because they know that once they set foot on British soil, there is almost no prospect of them being deported. That is morally wrong. It brings the whole immigration system into disrepute. Now, earlier in the debate, the Home Secretary was invited to say how many of those she had deported in the last 7 months had arrived in a small boat. And there was no answer. And I suspect the reason is because the answer is zero. But no doubt the Minister can provide an answer when she replies. It is self-evident that most of those migrants standing on beaches in France are not refugees. They are economic migrants. They have not only reached a safe country, but had to travel through a succession of safe countries in order to arrive at that beach in France. The National Crime Agency has made clear to stop the boats we need an effective removals and deterrence strategy. This bill does not deliver that. In fact, it does the opposite. It actually removes the key deterrents that we had put in place. The last government was correct in passing the Illegal Migration Act, which would have stopped those who enter the UK illegally from claiming asylum or being eligible for British citizenship. 20 days after the election, Labour put that on hold, and they're now repealing these provisions in the bill. It is a privilege to live in this country and be able to apply for British citizenship. This government is removing the barriers to accessing that privilege and are therefore inviting thousands more people to join the queue. That is why the asylum backlog has grown under this government. That is why the number of people in asylum hotels has risen by 6,000 since the election. As my right honourable friend, the member for Braintree, stated, this is a seriously underpowered bill. It actually does very little and reveals the Home Secretary's policy of smash the gangs as just a slogan. Former Chief Immigration Officer Kevin Saunders said, "You need a big deterrent to stop the migrants. Forget about the gangs. If you stop the migrants wanting to come to the UK, the gangs won't exist." This bill, unfortunately, provides no deterrent. In fact, it removes the deterrents that were working. It has no vision for controlling illegal or legal migration, no plan to protect our borders, and no strategy to ensure that those who break the law by coming here illegally are removed quickly and effectively. The Home Secretary has this evening claimed that the reason the government is repealing our legislation is because it didn't work. Did it not work when we struck landmark deals, like the one with Albania, that drastically reduced the number of Albanian migrants arriving via small boats? By making it clear that they would repeal the Rwanda scheme before it started working, without coming up with any alternative deterrent, the message from the Labour Party has been sending to would-be illegal migrants is come and have a go. Is it any wonder that illegal crossings are up 30% since the election? This government is not in control of the borders. So we on this side will reject this bill. Our reasoned amendment will give members a chance to say that we want strong action on illegal migration.